morning, Mama. Welcome to the podcast. If you are listening to this episode, this is a Tuesday episode where I focus more on motherhood things, and right now I am helping you to lose that stubborn baby weight. I know it's stubborn and I know it's hard because I have tried to lose it 5 times. And I've actually found some success over the years, and I am sharing those successes, those thoughts, the thought breakthroughs that have helped me to find success in this area. I think I've lost it for sure the last 2 times. I think I lost most of it after baby 3. The first 2 were hard, and it took some time to figure out all of these mindset tips and tricks, but I am here to share them with you, and they do make a difference. So, and before I play my intro, I wanted to say that a lot of weight loss is mental. It's a lot of fighting back with the thoughts in our heads and telling our head what we really want is best for us versus having that Oreo cookie or whatever else your brain tells you that you want that does not support your long-term goals of weight loss. So join in for some weight loss. If you have pregnant mama friends, I am actually doing a whole pregnancy week-by-week breakdown, and those are my Friday episodes. So tell your pregnant friends about that and spread the fun because we are having fun over here at the Positivity in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. Thanks for joining. Hi, I'm Jocelyn, host of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. I help pregnant women and mothers to find positivity in their season of life through changing their thoughts to work for them and not against them. I help mothers find the small, doable steps in thought and action without making drastic changes to their everyday mom life, and I can help you. Thanks for joining. I think about this section of my podcast quite frequently, and I have lately because I somehow found 5 pounds somewhere, and now it's on me. Anyway, so I've been trying to redirect and figure out what I've been doing wrong and fix so that I can re-lose that 5 pounds. But I do think about this frequently, and things I can share with you to help you, like thoughts that I think. I try and break it down when I am eating or when I'm thinking about food or the battles that go on in my head about food and how, what I've been thinking to help me win those battles. And this morning I was actually down a little bit, so we are making progress, and it wasn't just one day. I mean, the gaining the 5 pounds and the losing a little bit has been like over a few weeks. So it's still kind of up and down for me. I haven't found the perfect rhythm yet, apparently. So we are just working together to figure this out and to make progress. One of the things when I am struggling to eat healthy, or I'm wanting to eat healthy, but it's hard, is this rule. So I fill up on good food first. So this is particularly important when you are hungry. When you are hungry, you just want to go to anything fast just because you're hungry. You want to get something in your belly. And most oftentimes, the foods that are readily available are those packaged foods, ready to eat, shelf-stable foods that do not support you in your weight loss or in your long-term goals of getting healthier. And so just having this mental thought is basically what it is, a mental guideline of filling up on good food first. I don't like to call them rules because it is hard for me to stick to the rules. I like to call them as guidelines because if I feel like it's a rule, it just feels even more shameful and devastating if I break the rule. So this guideline, and you'll find that as you go forward in your journey that you will come up with your own guidelines. But sharing guidelines and learning guidelines from other people has significantly helped me, and I think it can help you too. And this one is to fill up on good food first. So instead of grabbing that packaged good or that shelf-stable, whatever it is, cracker, cookie, cereal, whatever there is available. Instead, put something good in your mouth first. So oftentimes for me, this happens, I've noticed at lunch or like mid-afternoon. I just get really hungry and I feel like I need something to eat. So lunchtime, instead of filling up on that stuff, I will grab. So I like to try and keep healthy stuff on hand, but that's not always the case. So if I don't have something ready to eat healthy on hand, I will like fry me up an egg or eat an apple or a banana. Fruit is really good when you get hungry, to at least start putting something in your mouth. A vegetable like a carrot. There's actually, this is a side thing that doesn't really relate to today, but if you she's called the glucose goddess. Nonetheless, she can help you to figure out the glucose spike. So if you start with a carrot or something that way, it actually will help your body to not have such a high glucose spike. I don't know all of it, but that's a side thing. Someone needed that. That's why I talked about it. But look her up, and she shares some interesting facts about that. But for me, I will do my best to fill up on something healthier first. And usually it tends to be an apple. I find that as I fill up on the good food first, I am more full, and then the not so good food doesn't sound quite as good or quite as appealing because I am more full. Also with this, drink water with your good food, because that also helps you to feel more satiated and more full because you are filling up your belly. And water is a good and healthy thing with no calories to fill up on. So that is my simple mindset shift for today, is to fill up on good food first. It makes a difference to do that. I would love it if you listen to this episode, if you will share with me an occasion when you filled up with good food first. Share it with me on Instagram. My Instagram is in the show notes. I have a sourdough Instagram channel. I would love for you to message me there, or if you're closer and you have my number, text me, email me. My email is actually in the show notes of all the episodes. It's thepositivityandpregnancy@gmail.com. I would just love to hear from you. I love podcasting, but it also seems very one-sided sometimes because I talk my heart out and I just don't know what the feedback is. There's not a lot of convenient ways to respond to podcasts at the moment. And I'd be curious to hear if this works for you or how you have implemented it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for applying these things. If you want more tips like this, tune in on Tuesdays or go back and listen to the previous episodes I have done on Tuesdays about weight loss in motherhood. You can do this hard thing. If I can, you can. You got this, mama. Until next time. Thank you for being a part of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast, for listening, for sharing, and most of all, for applying these tools into your own life to improve your own happiness so that you can find your own better thoughts for a better you in a positive pregnancy, in losing that stubborn baby weight, and becoming the mom you desire to be, through taking small steps in thought and action to reach your goals. If you are a mother who has an inner desire to enjoy motherhood and pregnancy better, but you are having difficulty figuring it out, I can help you. I can help you find the small, doable steps without drastic changes to your everyday mom life. Reach out, let's connect, and let's see you move forward. My name is Jocelyn, and I thank you for listening. Until next time.